Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 10 of our Feed the Beast NeoTech series. Last episode we went exploring to find some of the sugarcane that we needed for our next quest, which is the tin cables. So what we want to focus on this episode is trying to create these rubber sheets. I've also found out there's a better way for me to grow sugarcane using SNAD, so I'll probably be looking at doing that and making an automated sugarcane farm. Then we just need to automate this synthetic oil. Once we have our sugarcane farm done, we should have enough paper for the rubber sheets. All we need is then the synthetic oil to be automated, which synthetic oil needs to be made in the blast furnace, so we need to make another blast furnace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some more clay, get that all smelted up so we can make another one of these bad boys. What I'm thinking actually is, instead of making another one of these, just add in a couple extra inputs here, an input and an output, so we can just use the same one, because I don't think we'll be needing steel anytime soon. And if we start seeing a bit of a backlog where we need steel and rubber being made at the same time, then we can start focusing on making a second one. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fluid input and a fluid output. Fluid input hatch here, which is let's save this recipe, which is a bronze machine casing and a bronze tank. Let's throw this in the furnace. Oh, we've got a heap of iron dust getting smelted right now. Let's take that out and focus on the sand. Throw this back in here like that. So I think we only need 2 just now, so that's fine. And then we need like that and the glass. So we need 2 of them, and then we need 2 machine casings. Oh, we've already got 1. So we'll make 1 there, and then how do we make the machine casing again? So we need some bronze rings and bronze bolts. So let's start making a couple of them, and a bronze ring. Let's make a couple of them anyway, so we're extra prepared. So that should be plenty there. 1 of them, and then machine casing sorted. Put that together. So we've got a fluid output and a fluid input. Perfect. Can I make this here? Is this going to work if I put a fluid? Where the hell did I put them? Did I leave them in here? I did. Oops. So let's take the fluid input hatch and put it here, and fluid output, put it there. It needs to be on the bottom, does it? Right, okay. Let's take this out from there. Bosh and bosh. Fill this back in. Right, now we want this. Oh, we're going to need some more coloured pipes. Is there a way we can turn kelp into green dye? Because that would be very useful if that's the case. We can't use a composting to turn it into bone meal. If we use that for white dye, so we might do that, or we could even use that bone meal for bone meal in the ground and getting some flowers. So yeah, that might be worth making a composter and throwing the kelp in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Made the composter and just threw a heap of kelp in. Got 5 bone meal. So what I think we're going to do is do this. Just bone meal some of the ground here, so we can get some flowers. The worst part about this is these colors won't go with each other, so we kind of need a universal color for everything, which is not ideal. I could have actually just used white, but I think it's only 1 for 1, so you don't actually really get that much from 1. So let's just hope that we get enough of 1 color from this. So we've got 3 white tulips, which gives us a heap of grey dye. That's 3. So we have turned out more dye than what we would have gotten if it was solely just bone meal, but at the same time it's all different colours, so it might not actually be helpful for us. What I'm thinking is I should have really made the sugarcane farm first, because all the excess sugarcane that didn't get made into paper, I could have thrown that into the bone meal thing, which would have given us just an infinite amount of white dye. What I think we're going to do for now though is take this 3 white dye we've got, and what we can do is color some of this pipe, and what we can do is we can pipe it out, put it into a tank up here, and then from the tank go out with normal pipes which don't need to be colored, which I think we're gonna have to do as a makeshift way of doing it just now. So let me go make some more pipes and some tanks, and then we can continue. So we've got our 2 tanks now, and we've made some more fluid pipes, so we can now place these here like that, and then we can do this like that and like that. Now this one is the fluid output, so we want this going out, and this is the fluid input, so we want this. Oh, not doing that. Oopsie. We want this to be out. So now we can hopefully get our oil going into here and out of here into these tanks. Now I'm just going to do this with a bucket just now, just to double check that this is definitely working. And I can put this into there like that. Did not what I meant to do. God's sake. Like that. And then like that. And like that. So now it should get piped into there. Beautiful. And then it should be working, hopefully. Yeah, to smelt it up into synthetic oil. Perfect. I want this oil to be able to be pumped out of here and then straight along till the tank is the plan. Just like this, and then, oh, not like that, like that. Oh my god. Can I get rid of you, please? Thank you. Now, hopefully, if I put this to out, it should suck out this oil, hopefully. Beautiful, just like that. So now this should fill up this tank endlessly, as long as I've got, oh, is that all I had in there? Right, why is that wet in there then? Because it was in and out, in and out, I think is what's went wrong there. I think because I put it in and out, it was taking it out and going back in. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? How do I get rid of this? Can I get rid of this? But at least now we've got the raw oil in there, synthetic oil coming out. What we need to do with the synthetic oil is mix it in a steel mixer with sulfur dust, and then that creates synthetic rubber, which then we can use to mix with paper to create rubber. So I think I want a mixer solely for this. So I'm gonna get a mixer, save this recipe. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to do, I don't think. It's just, I need an extra copper ring, 3 copper rings, and some more copper blades. It shouldn't be too bad. So is that enough that I think we've got enough now. We can make, oh no, wait, I'm completely lying. We need more of these. And then hopefully we should have enough for this. Oh my god, now we've run out of little bolts. There we go, now we've got 2 of them. Now we need a copper gear and a bronze machine casing, which is just that. And then surrounded by that. Just like that. Boom, mixer. Now, do we have any more steel upgrades? We do. Now the steel upgrade, throw that in there. Like that, to make the steel mixer. Perfect. Now I'm going to clear an area here so we can start putting some machinery here that we don't really need to deal with. And I want that to be working just in the background. We probably should have, if we were thinking about it smartly, put the output hatch on this side, so I could have just pulled it out and put the machinery here. But now we've accidentally put this on the other side. I'm going to need a different coloured pipe to get past this, am I? I think I'm going to go over, so I'm going to go up here like this. And then we can put our fluid pipe. We've only got 2 fluid pipes left. We're going to probably need to make a couple more of this again. And yeah, we're going to need some more fluid pipes. So let's make a couple more of them. Right, so we made 32 more fluid pipes. So we're going to take it over here. Like this. And bring it down here. Now we want this, our mixer, wherever it's went. God, honestly, I'm losing things left, right, and center. Our mixer to be here, like that. And then we want this. How do I get down? Like that. Going in, perfect. And then we want this one to be going in like this. And then we want this to be sucking out. Out. And then filling up this with synthetic oil. Perfect. Now we want item pipes to suck out the sulfur dust out of here. In fact, yeah, we can take it out of here like this. Right, where does the sulfur dust get to? Sulfur dust is made from... Oh my god. No, no, no. Excuse me. Thank you. Hope that's not messed anything up. Oopsie daisies. I think it's fine. I think it gets made... How do you make sulfur dust? Let me take this out just now. Sulfur dust is made from macerating coal. Okay, so after the macerator, it's going to come into here, so you can suck it straight out of here. Item pipe, I want to be straight out of here and into there like that. Now I want this to whitelist only sulfur dust, and I want it to blacklist sulfur dust from coming out. So now, as soon as sulfur dust gets made, it should get put to here, because I don't think you really need sulfur dust. Like, sulfur dust isn't really used for anything else, is it? No, not really. Yeah, so I think we'll do this just now, and then if we ever need it for something else, we can change this around. But for now, we want all sulfur dust to be go into here. Take it out just now, put it in there just to double check that this is right. Now, oh wait, no, so this needs to be blacklist, and then it hopefully should suck out sulfur dust. It does. Perfect. So now we need to get our fluid pipes and steam like that. Now this should be making synthetic rubber. Beautiful. Now synthetic rubber comes out and gets put into a normal mixer with paper to make rubber. Will this auto output, auto eject liquids? Yeah, and I want it to auto eject into another mixer here, which will put paper into to create rubber. So now we've got another mixer. We can put this next to it like this, auto ejecting liquids. Now hopefully it should. No, maybe I'm wrong in thinking that this would auto eject the rubber. There we go, managed to get it. I was not shift right clicking like I should have. So yeah, so now we've got the synthetic rubber coming into this mixer. All we need to do is pipe in paper, and that should be us done. Oh, our quarry has also run out of drills, so we're gonna have to make some more of them. But right now, compressor, we put the sugarcane in there, and that makes paper. Now that paper's done, we'll throw it in just to make sure it's working. We'll get some sort of automated piping system done once we finish our sugarcane farm. But hopefully that should be it. Oh wait, we've not put steam into it yet. That would be a smart idea. Just like that. Look at that, rubber sheets, perfect. Now I'm happy with that. How much we actually need, I don't know, but this actually makes quite a lot, which I'm pretty impressed with. Now I'll input output that, and if I join this on here, with an item pipe. Will this suck out any rubber now into here? And then hopefully it goes to the end. Or it's going to put it back in there. Okay, we need to blacklist rubber there. Then it should get piped out and go into that chest. Oh no way, because it's not in here like that. Now it should not go into there, but it should get sucked out of here and into there. Yeah, cool. Now our rubber is getting put into this end chest, which is perfect, exactly what we were needing. We have still got a lot of rubber and the paper is already used up, so we definitely need a lot of paper. Automated sugarcane farm is definitely a must. Throw that sugarcane in there. Now we want to make some more of these drill heads quickly, as we are currently not producing any materials. So we need some more iron rings, iron plates. Now we just need some bronze drill heads, which is 2 of these, which we need some more small bolts. Like that. And then we need 1 more curved plate. Oh, not normal plates, curved plates. Like that. And then that should give us enough for some more drills. Okay, cool. So we managed to make 12 bronze drills. So let's put them in there, get this quarry back up and running. Our paper is done as well, so we can throw that back in here. Like that. Get some more rubber being made. We've already got 3 stacks of rubber, so I think that's pretty good. Anyway guys, I am going to leave it here for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Finally managed to get our rubber production up and running, so I'm happy with the progress we've made today. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed, and goodbye.